Bedtime Stories, a.k.a. the K.Solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gossip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is garbage. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only k.solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Papi. I'm gonna give you guys some stories. So holla your boy k.solo. Everybody out there, get ready for k.solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright? Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. All right, we got it. We good. Testing 1, 2. All right, we got it. We good. All right, my bad, people. My bad. We had to connect this shit in and hook it up. All right, we got it. We good. All right, my bad, people. My bad. We had to connect this shit in. All right, we good. All right, my bad, yo. Once again, my bad. I know you guys can hear me now. Pretty sure you guys can hear me because I'm hearing myself over here. So we good. Okay. So anyway, listen, man. What I was saying a little earlier was, I'm pretty sure you guys heard that shit that went on a couple of days ago with in the Bronx with the adolescents and shit like that, and it went down like this, something like this. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it now because I had it here. Come on, baby. Creating chaos in the Bronx. That's how I'm looking for it. That's how I find the shit, you heard? All jokes aside. Now, remember this guy a couple days ago? This is what's going on in the Bronx. I mean, all over the United States, Pete. This was going down. And they blaming the parents because they telling about the parents ain't disciplining the kids no more. I mean, you can't do that no more. Now, this is the shit that's popping. Okay?
This is the post we saw about a potential teen takeover happening here. It says McDonald's Takeover Tuesday starts at 3 p.m., ends until we get kicked out. Now, this did not end up happening, but there was a large police presence on scene in the case it did, a sign that law enforcement is ready to respond to these incidents. A trail of terror Monday in the form of teens. A crowd of them seen rushing the streets around Bay Plaza Mall, ending with people in handcuffs, smashed windows. Do you know why people are doing this?
Because they just bored. Like, they don't got nothing to do.
Yeah,
They just want to have some break. School
That's
out right now for a
crazy.
week. So.
Mount Vernon student Zion Watkins has seen the posts online promoting even more teen takeovers at businesses and public spaces around the area.
Target over here, Cross County.
I think these kids need to get their butt whipped. These parents need to step up and pay more attention to the kids and whip their butt.
Parent Bianca Natal spent some of her afternoon at the salon.
You hear that shit? Homegirl's talking about that the parents should step up and whip these kids' ass. You can't do that no more. You can't go and your son is acting up. You can't get a belt and whip this motherfucker no more. You can't do that. You can't even scream at your kids. You can't even discipline your kids with screaming at them like, stop behaving, don't do this shit no more. You can't even do that no more. Because your kids nowadays know, they have the knowledge to know that if my moms or pops scream at me, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to tell my teacher, and my teacher's going to take care of that. Without the kids knowing the full repercussions of what could happen to their parents. If they go and say, yeah, my mother screams at me all the time, my mother beats me, blah, blah, blah. The repercussions is the parents are going to jail. So parents are scared. They are scared. They are scared to discipline their kids, bro. That's what happened when the government doesn't mind their business. Look, I'm not saying you go out there and you beat these kids, man, like runaway slaves. No, you don't do that. But some of these kids gotta get disciplined. Some of these kids deserve to get spanked. I mean, look at the shit that they're getting over, man. Look at the shit that they're doing. You can see that shit in the school. In the schools. How crazy these kids are doing. How crazy these kids are. And you know, what can you do? You can't do shit about it because once again, you're going to go to jail if you discipline your kids. So, you know, they lucky that this shit wasn't back in the days, how it was back in the days when your moms and pops used to beat the shit out of you. My moms, this is no bullshit, B. Not my moms. My grandpa. My grandfather used to get 2 wires. You know the wires from the TV wires and all that shit? They used to take them and he used to make like a bone roll. He used to make some big shit like this. And that was my belt. Every time that motherfucker used to whip me, white skin. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you guys. Did it make me innocent? Did it make me better? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was scared of the shit that my friends were doing because I knew that if I do what they was doing, I knew I was going to get an ass whipping by my grandfather. And there was not going to be no fucking belt. A belt. Me getting hit with a belt, that's a fucking, that was a dream. I never knew how it was to get hit with a belt. I swear to God. I swear to everything I love. If it was not with one of those fucking wires, and then not only the wires, listen to what the fuck he used to do. He used to come and he used to take rice that you eat. And he used to put it on the floor. And when the rice is there, I had to kneel on the fucking rice and stay there for hours, bro. I'm not lying, bro. At least 2 hours, an hour to 2 hours, depending what I did. Sometimes when I used to get up from the punishment, I used to have little spots in my knee of blood because of the rice. You there for fucking 2 hours, leaning on rice. That was the punishment. That was the punishment that I grew up with. And once again, did it make me a better kid? I say yeah and no. Yeah and no. Because I know. Hold on, my bad. Okay, I got it. Now, did it make me a better kid? Yes and no. Being honest with you guys, yes and no. Now, I went to jail at the age of 16, no doubt, for armed robbery. I done things that that's fucked up. But it could have been worse, bro. I could have been these little bastards that what they're doing right now. You understand what I'm saying? So no matter how much you get whipped, because like I said, people, I got whipped. My brother, me, got whipped by my grandfather, my stepfather, was a son of a bitch. But once again, it didn't make me any better. It didn't make me any worse. But it did make me chill when I was a kid because I knew if I go do this shit over there, what my man is doing, I know I was going to get that fucking whip. I knew I was going to get that whip. But like I said, nowadays you can't do that because, if your parents might nowadays say, yo, listen, if you do that again, I'm going to bust your ass. What happens? Your son or daughter is going to go to school and they're going to say, oh, yeah, my mother said she's going to bust my ass because I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And kids exaggerate. Kids be exaggerating sometimes. Let's keep it official. Kids be exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of fucked up. So once again, man, I'm not going to be here preaching about what's going on with your kids. I mean, listen, man, if it was up to me, if your kid's acting up, give him that fucking whip. Whip his ass. Seriously, whip his ass. Take his fucking clothes off and whip that motherfucker's ass. Because sometimes that's what your kid deserves. A fucking whipping. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? A fucking whipping. Because if I got it when I was a kid, and my man's got it when they was kids, these kids nowadays ain't getting nothing. They don't know how fucking good they got it, little pieces of shit. Seriously. These little motherfuckers are spoiled. Spoiled. Oh, I don't want to do that, mommy. Motherfucker, go do that now. Motherfucker. And the next thing you know, their mom is going to jail. Their mom is going to jail for verbal harassment. You know what I'm saying? She was abusing her son because she was screaming at him. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers that be saying, don't hit your child. Don't hit your child. Your child doesn't deserve to get whipped. Motherfucker, okay. Listen, take my son for a couple of days and you let me know what happens after a couple of days. You let me know, please. Take my son. Oh, and by the way, my best friend's daughter, she's acting up too. Take those 2 kids with you. Take my son and my best friend's daughter. And please stay with with them for about a week or two. After that, you let me know. Let me know why I whip them. And I guarantee you, B, they're going to be like, yo, your son deserved to get whipped. I'm so sorry. Beat his ass. I'm serious. All that shit going to stop. I swear to God, that's all you got to do. All these motherfuckers that be saying, oh, don't hit your child. Oh, that's abusive. Oh, okay, motherfucker. Take care of my child then. Take my child for about a week or two. I guarantee you, you're going to be beating my child after 2 weeks. I'm serious, yo. So all that bullshit about it is always the white people. I ain't gonna front. It's the white people because black, Spanish, bro, we grew up getting whipped. We whip our children. Yes, we do. We beat our children because some of these bastards deserve to get whipped. Deserve to fucking stay in their house and don't go nowhere. Give me your fucking PlayStation. Give me your cell phone. Matter of fact, give me those fucking sneakers that I bought last week. All that shit is going to the garbage. And I guarantee you, your son is going to start acting, better than what he is. Because a child's supposed to act up when they're in their 13, 14, 15s. That's when the child acts up. He got the pimples. He's growing hair in his balls. You know what I'm saying? His voice is getting dark now. Getting heavy now. He's getting a little mustache, a little shadow. So, he's becoming to be a young adult at 14, 15, 16 years old. But I don't want to hear my child at 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 years old acting up, calling me, fuck you, Dad. Fuck you, Mom. Suck my dick, Dad. I'm serious. I will not let my child talk to me like that. I will break his fucking jaw. And then I will go to jail, come back out, and break his fucking jaw again until he learns not to raise your voice at your father, at your mother. But these kids are getting away with fucking everything, bro. Bro, the internet is full. The internet is full of these young little whippersnappers acting the fuck up. I'm serious. Something gotta give. And what I say is this: let the parents start whipping on the kids, man. Let the parents give a little leeway to the parents, bro. Let the parents take care of their kids the way they supposed to take care of their kids. And if their kids are acting up, they deserve a fucking ass whipping. Because these are the same fucking kids that's going to these schools, that's going to the fucking Apple stores, that's going to these other phone stores, clothing stores. You see them putting shit in bags and just walking out the fucking store. Those are the kids that never got whipped in their ass. Never. Because I'm pretty sure if they would have got whipped in their ass, they would not be doing shit like they doing right now. Seriously. Out of 100 little motherfuckers that's doing crazy shit out there, out of 100, at least if 40, that 40 little motherfuckers ain't gonna be acting up like the 60 little bastards. Seriously. Take they fucking phones, bro. Take they PlayStations. Embarrass them. Don't buy them up. Yo, as a matter of fact, I saw some shit on YouTube. This kid's son, this man, his son, was acting up because his father bought him a pair of Jordans. Listen to this shit. I'm telling you, listen to this. He bought him a pair of Jordans. The kid was mad because the pops didn't buy him the Jordans that cost $400 and something. The pops bought him the Jordans that cost $200 and something, and the kid was mad because of that. No! All my friends got the $400 ones. Those are the ones I fucking want. And you know what the man did? He went and took the fucking $200 and something Jordans, right? Listen to this shit. Took the $200 and something Jordans, gave it to a kid out in the streets, gave it to them. Yo, here, shorty. He went to fucking, I don't know what it was. I think it was Payless. He went to fucking Payless and bought some Humpty Dumpty fucking sneakers. And he gave it to his kid. He said, now, little motherfucker, this is what you're going to wear. And if you don't wear this shit, I'm going to bust your ass, and I don't give a fuck what you do. Your teachers, call the cops, I'm going to bust your ass. And I bet you that kid didn't act up no more. That kid did not act up no more. I guarantee you that. Because that's what you got to do nowadays, man. You got to do that, man. With all due respect, you got to do that to these kids, man. Because these kids are getting away with murder, babe. Nowadays, you hear fucking little teenagers, killing their mothers and fathers, babe. Seriously, killing their mothers and fathers. I saw this shit on YouTube a couple days ago, man. This kid, I think he was 15 years old. 15 years old. Killed his moms. Stabbed her over 20-something times. Stabbed her over 20-something times, bro. What the fuck happened to that kid for him to stab his mother 20-something times? Please, man, what the fuck happened? Somebody explain to me how a little kid, 15-year-old kid, stabbed his mother more than 27 times. What happened? What went wrong? And then you show the kid, he killed his mother, right? Killed his mother. He takes his mother at nighttime. He waits for the night to take his mother, put her in the fucking in a pickup truck that is owned to his mother on the pickup. He takes his mother's body. He can't pick up his mother's body, so he drags his mother all the way from the house all the way to the garage. He drags his mother, bro. He ties a rope to his mother's leg because he can't pick up his mother. So what he does, my bad. I turned it up by mistake. Okay. My bad. I turned it up by mistake. All right, so like I said, this kid picks up his two little friends. He calls his two little friends. His two little friends go over there, and they help this kid pick his mother up, put her in the trunk, you hear me? In the truck. He drives his mother somewhere fucking dark, and he throws his mother out in the fucking tree. Like, he throw her like if she was a piece of fucking wood. Like if she was garbage. Like, just threw her, poop. That's it. Okay, I'm out of here. And he goes home. And then he calls the cops the next day talking about, yo, my mom didn't come home. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Blee, 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 blah. And you see that the kid don't got, I mean, the cops could tell something went down. The cops could tell that Shorty did some shit because the kid is like nothing. He's not crying. He's not nothing. So come on. Your mother's missing 4 hours, B, and you ain't going to be crying. So the cops knew what time it was. Another little spoiled little bastard who killed his mother because his mother said no. Because his mother said no. This kid went and moms. You see that shit all over the place, man. Everywhere. There's not a day that doesn't go by that somebody's killing their parents in the United States. Look it up. Find out how many kids kill their parents. How many parents die every week from their own child, from their own kids, bro. You'll be fucking surprised. All right? So for those people out there, man, that's blaming the parents because of what these kids are doing nowadays, out there nowadays, that's fucked up. Don't do that. Because it's not the parents' fault, B. No more. It's not the parents' fault. All right? It's the fucking government's fault. And all these motherfuckers that be talking about, don't hit your child. Don't do this to your child. You love your child. Get the fuck out of here. I love my kid, but you know what? Why don't you take care of my kid for 2 weeks? After that, you come and you talk to me. Serious, come talk to me, motherfucker. Anyway, yo, real quick. Enough with the little kid shit, man. You already know what's up, man, how I feel about that. Now, I want to talk about something that was told to me. I put it like this. I know this dude. I was locked up with this dude back in 85. I have this man since 1985. All right? Since 1985. This was the first video. I was going to do this, but I was going to record it. I was not going to come live for this. I'm not going to do this live. I'll pre-record it and throw it out there to YouTube. But I decided to do it live. Fuck it. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to also record it on YouTube. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys know, if anybody knows my show, you guys know and try to remember the story that I did about the two Chinese brothers. The ones that they legends in Rikers Island. The two Chinese brothers that, let me tell you, not only that they beat the shit out of 6 or 7 5%ers. This is in Rikers Island, 1984. Actually, December something of 1984. This happened. I got locked up 1985, January 2nd of 1985. So when I got locked up, the first time I saw these two Chinese brothers was in the bullpen. They used to work at C-74 bullpens. They was brothers. They was there for murder. Anyway, today I found out from this guy that I know we was adolescents. We was adolescents, a Muslim brother. We was adolescents. He went upstate. I went to C-76, whatever. Haven't seen him anymore. But today I saw him, yo. I was getting my non-driver license ID. I was there. So I see this dude looking at me, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, damn, why this nigga's looking at me? Why this OG motherfucker looking at me? So he walks to me. So, you know, my wife is right next to me. She's like, Bobby, he's coming to you. And I said, okay, whatever. You know, the motor vehicle, who's going to pop off in the motor vehicle? You know what I'm saying? Non-driver license ID. Who's going to pop off there? So the dude comes to me. He said, yo, your name is Junebug, right? And I'm like, well, that's what they used to call me, Junebug. But, you know, people call me Solo. He said, you don't remember me, man? And I'm like, I'm looking at him, but I don't remember him until he started giving me some flashback. Yo, I'm the Muslim, blah, 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 Hamid, you know who he had, was trying to tell you to become Muslim. But he wanted me to become Muslim. And I was like, I can't do that. At that time, I loved the pork. I loved the pork. Pork was, you know, pork chop was the number one meal for me. So I couldn't become Muslim. So at that time. So I remember this man. We was all right. We were cool. We was not boys. We was just cool. But I haven't seen him since 1985. So he told me the reason. And we was talking, and he told me that he saw my video about the Chinese brothers. And these are the two Chinese brothers who are fucking legends in Rikers Island. Anybody age heard of these Chinese brothers that beat the shit out of motherfucking 7 or 6 5%ers? Two brothers by themselves beat the shit out of 6 or 7 5%ers. And not only beat the shit out of 5%ers, they also beat the shit out of not 1, not 2, but 3 riot squad. 3 riot squad, B. I forgot how many COs is in one riot squad. I forgot how many. I'm not sure. But I think it's 12 to 15. I'm not sure. But I think it's 12 to 15. So these two brothers beat the shit out of motherfucking 3 riot squads. I'm talking about these two dudes who's topping tables, Rikers Island tables. They was top of Rikers Island table just knocking COs out. And these motherfuckers had their helmets on. They had the shield, the stick, the nightstick, whatever the fuck you want to call it. These two little motherfuckers was doing their thing. They had, yo, listen to this shit, bro. They didn't know no English. No English. They had to wait. I think if I remember, they told me right, I think it was like 5 or 6 hours until they find somebody that knew how to speak Chinese. So they had to wait for the next day, the next morning for the Rikers Island somebody administration to find somebody that speaks Chinese. So they had to get somebody in court, a interpreter from court. They brought them to Rikers Island to talk to these two Chinese brothers. So they had these two Chinese brothers in one house, one house that beds. Let me see how many sleeps in one dorm. I don't know why no, it's not 31. It's more than 31. I forgot, but I know it's more than 31 because 31 inmates fit in the cells. In the cells, there's 31 cells, but in the dorm, there's more. So I forgot. But anyway, these two brothers, they left these two brothers in the dorms by themselves for like 5 or 6 hours until they get somebody that know how to speak Chinese. These two dudes have respect. Nobody wanted to fuck with these two Chinese brothers. I remember that story about those brothers. Yeah, no question. I'm pretty sure you do something. So anyway, these two brothers, they did. So when the Chinese person came and started talking to them, blah, blah, whatever, you know, all they wanted was, they said, listen, all we want is to be together. We don't want to be separated. We want to be together. And like I said, they didn't know dick of no English at all. So this is what they was telling the guy that speaks Chinese. We want to be together, and we don't want nobody to mess around with us. If they mess around with us, this was going to happen to them. So they spoke to whoever was in charge, the captain, the deputy, whatever. So what they did was they said, listen, tell them if they want to work. So they gave them a job. They gave both of them a job. They gave them a Rikers Island job in the bullpens. Because this is the time I saw them in the bullpens. You feel me? When I first saw them, I'm like, oh shit, they got 2 Chinese dudes in jail. And they were the only 2 Chinese dudes in jail. I swear to God, back in 1980, they were the only 2 little Chinese little bastards in jail. I swear. And I could say that I became friends with them when I started working in the mess hall. I had to take food to them because they didn't let them even go to the mess hall to where inmates eat. Yo, they did not want the Chinese brothers to go to the mess hall. So everything they had to eat, they had to be took it to them. So I had to take the food to them. I had to take their shit, take it to the bullpens and let them eat whatever. They come back and pick up the trays, you know what I'm saying, that bullshit. So I kept doing that for a minute. And every time I kept doing that, you know, we started getting, you know, talking, hey, hello, how you doing? Little by little, I started teaching them this, that, teaching me bad words. I started calling the young brother Grasshopper. I started calling him Grasshopper from the movie, what was it? Kung Fu? Was it Kung Fu? I forgot the name. It was a TV show, and they just called the white guy Grasshopper, I think it was. And the older brother, I used to call him Bruce Lee. But I used to call him Billy Bruce. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a racist thing, baby, because being honest with you, I used to call them that because I didn't know how to pronounce their fucking names. That a ching chong chong, some type of shit like that. So I used to call them, you know, Grasshopper and Bruce Lee. So that was my boys. What got me tight when I told this story was that a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people, they started making videos about Grasshopper and Bruce. Especially this one Chinese dude. Never seen him in the whole never seen him before. And he started talking about Grasshopper. He started talking about Grasshopper, about Bruce Lee, blah, blah, blah. And he had all that shit twisted. First of all, his people never called him Grasshopper. His people never called him Bruce Lee. So the guy is fucking lying. That Chinese dude who said that he knew them, blah, blah, the dude was lying. Because the only dude who used to call him Grasshopper and Bruce Lee was me. So when the Chinese dude, there's a video of the Chinese dude, he looks like he's in the hotel, and there's somebody else interviewing him, and the dude is saying, oh yeah, Grasshopper, like if he knew Grasshopper and if he knew Bruce Lee. Like if that was their names out in the streets, and it was not. So the fucking guy was fucking lying. I even put out a text on that. I even said a comment. I said, yo, homeboy is lying. So whoever's doing this interview, get your money back. But this dude doesn't know them, and he's lying 1,000 times. But anyway, the man, my boy, well, I ain't gonna say my boy, the man that I met, that we was boys, young kids, when I first met him in in C74 back in 1985. Now he's like my age. I think he's 2 years older. Matter of fact, he's in his 60s. He's 60, I think 60 told me. I'm 58. I just hit 58 February the 10th. So we was talking. And he told me that he saw the video on YouTube, the one that I did about the Chinese brothers. And he told me, yo, you don't know how they died? And I said, nah, I didn't know how he died. So I didn't know who was the one that died. I'm being honest. I did not know who was the one that died, if it was Grasshopper or if it was Bruce. But I found out it was Bruce, the oldest. And I never knew what was the reason they threw him off the 3rd floor tier. That's how he died, bro. They threw him off the 3rd floor tier. And the dudes that did it, it was more than 4 guys that did it. Because I'm going to be honest to you. One of them myself, I don't know. And they had to do it because if you know the tiers, anybody that's been upstate in the max knows that the tiers are mad skinny. I mean, there's not so much rooms in the tiers. So you can't move around. And so if you got 4 or 5 guys rushing you, you can't move around and jump, and you cannot do that. Especially if you fight karate, and that's what they was good at, karate. You know, he didn't have the thing, because this is what the dude was telling me, the homeboy that was there. The man that I know when we was adolescents, he was there, upstate, when Bruce was there, because they separated them. One of them went to Attica, one of them went to Sing Sing, and over the years, they kept separating them. They never put the 2 brothers together, and that fucked up. They never took the 2 brothers and put them in the same jail together, man. They never did that. So I heard when Bruce died, I heard Grasshopper was never the same. Mentally, he was never. Physically, he was never there again. So to nowadays, I don't know what happened to Grasshopper. I really don't know. I heard he came out because the dude did like 25 years, 30 years, no bullshit. Like I said, he was in there for 2 murders, and both of them got 25 each for the murders. So when Grasshopper, when Grasshopper lost Bruce, and this is what they told me, that the reason why they killed Grasshopper's brother Bruce was because Bruce was defending another Chinese dude who they wanted. This is crazy because, when homeboy told me this today, I had to really tell him, are you sure? They wanted to fucking molest this other Chinese guy. You know what I'm talking about. They wanted to do him dirty. Bruce did not go for that. Come on, that's another Chinese dude. I don't know if Bruce knew him from the streets. I don't know if they was friends from the streets. I don't know what's going down. But if there was friends from the streets, that's your boy, and you're going to die for your boy, especially somebody going to violate you. Especially at that time, there was not that many Chinese people in prison. So come on. So they wanted to do him dirty. So what Bruce did, Bruce threatened these dudes like, yo, anybody touches him, they're going to come see me. And a lot of dudes, like I said, they heard of the Chinese brothers. They knew that these dudes knew how to fucking fight. And they was good at it. So just like fucking cowards, they went and bum rushed this kid in the 3rd tier and threw him out, bro. Threw him out of the tier, bro. Fucked up. Because dudes couldn't find him on a 1-on-1. What's up, my brother? Salute right back to you, baby. Top shot. It's been a while, baby. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a minute. Now, I don't know Blue Boy, Poppy. I never met Blue Boy. I'm going to be honest. I never met Blue Boy. Matter of fact, Blue Boy, I think, was it Blue? When I was in Auburn, I was in Auburn for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I heard of somebody speaking about Blue Boy. So I don't know if it was Blue Boy, but somebody was calling like, yo, I'm gonna see Blue Boy in the yard. The name was mentioned when I was there, but I couldn't go nowhere because, like I said, I was there for reception. So, you know what I'm saying? I was there for 2 or 3 weeks until they found a spot for me. You know what I'm saying? So, why I was there longer? Because I did some foul shit to CO. So, to punish me, they kept me there like about another 2 weeks, bro. That's fucked up. Auburn, downstairs. That's fucked up. Twisted, Auburn. But yeah, but I don't know Blue Boy, man. I would have loved to met that brother. No question. I heard people that I know that know him say that he's a legit brother, man. Just, you know, he's just like every man. Don't violate me. Don't disrespect me. Like every man wants. Don't disrespect me. If you don't disrespect me, everything is good. That's what I heard about Blue Boy. But like I said, Papi, no, I don't know Blue Boy. All right, which Charlie Rock? I met a lot of Charlie Rocks, Papi. You talking about the Charlie Rock from Terror Squad? Or you talking about Charlie Rock, one of the original Charlie Rock from the Latin Kings? Or you talking about Charlie Rock from Brooklyn? Because the only 3 Charlie Rock that I know is the Charlie Rock from Fat Joe, and you already know the Latin King Charlie Rock, and another dude from Brooklyn. Those 3 dudes I know. I was locked up with all 3 of them in different beds. Oh, you talking about LD, Charlie Rock? You know something? I don't know him in prison. I didn't know Charlie in prison. I met him out here. I met him when my man CB hooked me up. It was my birthday, as a matter of fact. It was my birthday. So Charlie Rock LD tried to come, you know, he was trying to do YouTube thing. And my man CB saw his YouTube show and he shut him out. He said, yo, man, listen, let me do a background for you. So CB hooked him up with a background, you know, with a you know, live background and stuff like that. Charlie Rock loved it. So Charlie Rock texted him back, said, yo, I love the background, man. So CB said, yo, do me a favor. Let my man interview you. But to tell you the truth, y'all, I'm going to keep it fishy with you. I didn't know who the fuck was Charlie Rock LD. I swear to God, I didn't know who he was. I seen them on this little 2 or 3 times on YouTube, especially the, you know, they're talking about, it's like a Rikers Island thing, and he was talking about what was going on in Rikers Island. That's the only time I saw Charlie Rock. But when I spoke to him, Charlie Rock LD, like I said, I didn't know who the fuck he was. Started talking, that he started mentioning Fat Joe and them. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I wish I would have had another interview with him, and he was going to give me another interview, but he passed away. The day that I talked to Charlie Rock was the day that he died. That's the last time I spoke to Charlie Rock. It was early in the morning. It was like about 12 o'clock in the morning. Like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon that I spoke to Charlie. And the following night, he was like, yeah, man, we're going to do this interview. I was supposed to interview him again Saturday. I think Charlie Rock died on a Thursday. Something like Thursday, or Wednesday or Thursday. So, yeah, man, I never got to interview him again. But me and Charlie Rock used to talk every day, bro. Cause I got to know a lot with Charlie Rock. And he told me a lot of shit with Fat Joe. Like, you know, like Fat Joe knew that Charlie Rock used to get high. And then you see Fat Joe talking about, oh, niggas don't, you know, anybody get high on dope. You can't fuck with me. Bro, Fat Joe, you capping. You knew Charlie Rock was getting high. He knew it. You understand what I'm saying? He knew that. So, you know, and then for that man to die, and Fat Joe not say, yo, man, my condolence, that's fucked up. Because it's not somebody that Fat Joe met in the bus stop. This dude, Fat Joe, know each other since they was kids. Charlie Rock LD used to look out for Fat Joe when motherfuckers wanted to fuck Fat Joe up. Charlie Rock LD used to step up for Fat Joe. Fat Joe even said it. And then for that man to die, regardless, mad at each other. Regardless if y'all was mad at each other. Should have said something, man. Yo, you know, me and LD, we didn't speak, man, but, you know, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. It was fucked up. It was one of the things that Fat Joe did that was foul. Plain and simple. So yeah, man. So they threw that man off the tier, man. So it's fucked up that kid had to lose his life because some motherfuckers want to violate another guy, and I'm talking about sexually violate him. And this dude, Bruce, didn't want that shit. He was like, nah, you ain't gonna do that. And what they did, like fucking cowards, they killed him. They threw him out of a third tier, man. They threw him out of third tier, but I heard when he fell, bro, his whole head was cracked. Like a coconut, big cracked, bro. He landed on his head first. That's what I heard. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And the dude that told me that today, you know what I'm saying? Once again, I haven't seen this man in years. So he's not gonna lie to me. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna lie to me. It ain't like he was telling me, yo, Solo, do an interview with me. No. He just told me straight up the back. I was getting my non-driver license ID. I met him. He saw me like speaking like, yeah, what's up? Remember this, remember that? We was even speaking about motherfucking Deadeye. Deadeye, the original Deadeye from the Bloods, the one that started the Bloods over here in New York, Deadeye. Remember, I don't know if anybody knows, it was Deadeye and OG Mac. But Deadeye was the strength. Deadeye was the power. Deadeye was the muscles. Believe that. My dog was the muscles, all right? My boy was the muscles. So, yeah. OG Mac was just the connection. He just knew the people. What you talking about? What you talking about? What year? What you talking about? Bless Bruce Lee. Bless Bruce. No question. Bless Bruce Lee. Yes, sir. Anyway, man, what time is it? How long I been here? 56 minutes. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be here for about another 5 minutes, man. Then I'm out of here. I got to give a couple people some wrenches. I've been kind of busy with the wrenches things. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do that now. Right here. Okay, my man right here don't got a wrench. Let me hook up my dog here with a wrench. Change, remove, right here. Okay. One more. All right. Yes, sir. You got your wrench, baby. You got a wrench there, baby. Okay, one more. Okay, he got a wrench. What about this one right here? Bless. Okay, that's Joker Fish. Joker, what happened to you? Okay, Joker Fish got his wrench. Who else don't got a wrench here? Hold on, my bad, guys. Let me see who got a wrench, who doesn't got a wrench, man. Let me see. Okay, I gave him a wrench. Okay, Top Shop. Damn, I haven't seen Top Shop in a minute. What's up, TSTB? What up, baby? My bad. I haven't said hello to you, puppy. My bad. Okay, we can't hear you. All right, right here, my boy right here. Get my boy right here a wrench. Hold up. I got to get a few people some wrenches, man. A lot of people been asking me. And I haven't been doing it. No. Come on. Okay, right here. Add as, okay. Manager, no capital. Okay. Who else? I'm giving wrenches out here, about. I'm giving wrenches. Okay, right here. You don't got a wrench either. Okay, stand. Okay. All right, we good. Everybody got a wrench. Okay, let's see. All right, yo, for those that don't got a wrench, man, I just gave you some wrenches, man. For those, I'm pretty sure. Take this out of here. Okay, let me get a wrench. Yeah, I think you got it, Bobby. I gave everybody a wrench here, man. If you guys don't see a wrench, send me another comment. Send me another comment. For those that don't see a wrench, send me a comment. That will let me know if you guys got a wrench or not, because I put it in already. So just in case. I'm about to break out. Once I break out, I just want to make sure everybody got what they, Okay. You got it, baby. Joker. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay. All right. We good right there. We good right there. So anyway, look, man, like I said, pretty
What's up, yo? This is K.Solo, and this is Rikers Island Stories, a.k.a. the K.Solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gossip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is garbage. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only k.solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Papi. I'm gonna give you guys some stories. So holla at your boy K.Solo. Everybody out there, get ready for K.Solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright?